Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. This is a rare occasion where we get to explore a price tier that we essentially never explore on this channel because there are simply thresholds where, if you go under, you're essentially in garbage territory. However, there are a few gems out there. This territory is, I'm going to just refer to it now as ultra budget. Anything that is under $30. We have a budget tier on this channel, anything under 75, right? Then we got our kind of foggy mid-range and upper and super upper, mega, ultra, whatever, right? But yeah, very specifically, anything, if you can get a good knife under 30 bucks nowadays, it's pretty incredible. Migron is one of the only companies I trust to do it. QSP, there's a number of others. It's pretty special though, for people who are on an ultra budget and don't want to carry around crap, because most of what is out there under 30 bucks is actually crap. So I'm happy that Migron is trying to tackle this territory. Please, Migron, keep doing that. You have no idea how important that is to so many people to have quality options under $30. Thanks so much to Migron for sending these in. They will be linked in the description. It does help my channel when you use those links, but that's up to you. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. What do we have? There's two of them here. This is called the Vazot or Vazot. I have no idea. I don't know if that's a real word. I don't know if Migron's making up words. I have no idea. Doesn't really matter. Let's open them up and see what we got here. Today's video is not a review, just an unboxing and first impressions. We're just seeing what it looks like. So far, I've never handled a Migron knife where the quality wasn't good. I've handled some odd... sorry about the noise upstairs. I've handled some odd designs. Yeah, great. Okay, so this is legitimately it looks like, yeah, this is about the same size, if not maybe bigger, than the QSP Penguin. That is actually super cool. What do we have for the blade steel? Almost certainly it's going to be D2. In fact, let me actually check real quick. Yes, it is in fact D2 steel, which is perfectly fine. Now, I wouldn't expect the heat treat. In fact, I should have looked while I was there. I wouldn't expect the heat treat to be like, in the, mega high optimal range for D2. It's probably like 59, 61 or something like that, right? But at least that there's some attempt at heat treat. The rules change a bit when we look at knives that are sub $30. Now, would it be excellent if we could get optimal heat treats on D2 blades under 30 bucks? Yes. And maybe that's something that Migron would be willing to explore, certainly. But we got to be fair, under 30 bucks, right? If you're on a budget, you can't expect it to have every single quality that some of the knives that cost a little more have, right? In fact, there are knives that cost double this and they, depending on the company, still can't get the heat treat right. Most importantly, what we have is a functional and reliable liner lock. We also have a little, I'm not sure what the purpose of that is. I mean, I guess you can get at it and reverse flick it. I mean, you kind of can use it partially. If we're going to make it available, why not, make this area? Why not cut this out to make the entire line available, right? Ergonomically, it's good. It's a safe ergonomic profile. It's not anything nobody's ever done before. I think the entire profile itself is, it is boring and straightforward and simple, but it is very utilitarian. There's nothing here that's really meant to be overly flashy. We have a nice, well-sharpened edge, like the factory edge is really nice. It doesn't feel any different than any other Migron edge. In fact, it's identical to even their premium stuff. Their $250 stuff, same thing, right? That's the nice thing about Migron is that really there's no, actually a lot of companies these days, there is no difference in manufacturing quality between their budget stuff and their ultra premium stuff. You could make an argument for Wii. Obviously there's a massive difference between Wii's ultra high end and their Sencut. But as far as manufacturing quality with a lot of these companies, Migron's a perfect example. The execution is identical. The only thing that's different is the materials that are used, right? So in this case, we have contoured. It's real nice. Contoured G10. We have nice steel liners, just somewhat thick, not crazy. We've got a nice pocket clip. It's not titanium or anything like that. We got a nice G10 backspacer. Now, what we do need to have, Migron, is multi, like your ambi mounting positions for the pocket clip. You gotta make this available for left-handed people. Yeah, I mean, like you have to at least make it to where they can set it up and carry it the way that they want to. The front flipper is actually done really, really well. I mean, for that being the primary way that you're going to deploy it, you can also like pinch open it and roll it out, right? But for this being the primary way to deploy this knife, it's very good. Jimping, I really wish they had extended it out here, right? But they didn't. That's okay. We have a really nice plunge grind. Really nice. So, I mean, this is set up for long-term use, right? Let's open the other one. I have a feeling it'll be the same exact thing, but maybe like with a different color scale. Here's my guess. It's going to be OD green, right? OD green satin blade. And what do we have? What do we have? Come on out. Come on out. We have... Oh, it's gray. Oh, and with a black blade. Now, the real question is, do they charge the same amount for the one... Well, it's not black. It's gray. So this is... It looks exactly like their PVD. It's not going to be a DLC coating, but their PVD coating on some of their nicer knives. Do we charge the same amount for the PVD? I would hope and assume so. That's really, really nice. This is one of the most, outside of what I assume, like, because I think I've seen Migron's heat treatment range for D2, and it's not, it's not like, useless. It's just lower than optimal. But outside of that, this is probably the highest quality, lowest cost knife, or one of the highest quality, lowest cost knives that I have ever shown on this channel. Literally perfect fit and finish, contour G10, really, really nice. I mean, everything is about as nice as it could possibly be. One of the kings of the ultra budget territory for the longest time. The go-to recommendation for new people and just people, just anybody, looking for like a nice everyday carry beater knife. It's been the QSP Penguin. $32.99, I think is what that is. You can also get the Parrot for about $29. Now, those are nice knives. They are pretty straightforward. You're not going to get your PVD coatings. You're not going to get contoured scales or anything like that, but they're pretty nice, right? You haven't seen a lot of others. I mean, there are a couple of other companies that have some kind of, okay, like it's in there. But we don't see it very often. Usually under $29 is just kind of a no-no zone. It's just kind of like, yuck, you're going to get crap. As long as you know you're buying crap under $30, then, whatever, knock yourself out. But I have very, very few recommendations on this channel for knives that cost less than $30. So it's really nice to see Migron tackling this. Migron, literally two things to make you the king of the budget knife world, right? Nobody's expecting crazy locking systems in this territory. I mean, if you are, you're kidding yourself. Like, you're not going to get anything crazy. There's nothing wrong with a liner lock. I think most people are okay with that. Two things to make you the kings of this territory. Number one, lefty mounting position pocket clips. Come on. What are we doing? Come on. Left-handed people exist. There's a lot of them. Not as many as right-handed people, but they exist, right? Some of them actually want to carry it on the side that's optimal for them. Not all of them. Some of them are just like, whatever, I was carrying my right-hand pocket, right? That's a big deal. Number two, if you could bump that heat treat on the D2 higher, I know you guys' range is, I think it's 5961, maybe it's 5860. If you could bump that up and get your blades to 60 plus, oh my gosh, you guys would dominate. 60 plus HRC D2 will absolutely outperform in terms of edge retention. It has it's not quite a stainless steel and it's not necessarily a tough steel, right? But 60 HRC plus D2, I think it caps out at like 63, maybe. I don't know. Does it go to 64? I don't know. It'll blow the doors off of almost every other available steel at this price point, even when heat treated properly. Absolutely. So that's what people forget about D2 is that the edge retention is actually pretty spectacular. But the way these are, yeah, First impressions, very, very good. This is cool. I hope Migron continues to do this. I will review this knife. I'll carry it and use it. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I don't know that anybody really needs any additional information on it. It's pretty much exactly what you think. It doesn't feel any different than any other Migron knife. I think this is awesome. That's going to be it today, guys. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.